Nah, nigga, we gonna talk about it. Fuck all that.
Exclusives.
Fuck All That Exclusive. The first lady on cam. Who do we have today?
Mazella House, aka DJ Baby Blue Diamond.
Alrighty. And where are you from?
San Antonio, Texas. Oh, Converse. You can say Converse. I'm from Converse.
Okay, born and raised?
Born and raised. I'm a
Okay.
Texas girl.
Okay. So, explain to the people on the Fuck All That Exclusive, what exactly do you do? Because you wear many hats.
I do. Lots of many hats. Well, first, I'm a DJ. I DJ at clubs, mostly my house. I started off doing chopped and screwed music. I used to listen to the chopped and screwed DJ. And I asked him to chop and screw a song, and he was like, nah, get your man to do it like in a rude way. So I was like, you know what, forget it. I'll learn myself. So I taught myself. So I'm a DJ. I have an online radio station for underground music, underground artists, all indie artists, you can say, people who trying to get known. I play hip-hop, R&B, pop, reggaeton, a little mixture of everything. I am also a mobile notary, so if you ever need any official documents signed, that's me. I'm a graphic designer. I do cartoons, flyers, covers, business cards, all that good stuff. I think that's it.
Okay. And so...
Oh, and I also have a magazine for you three too. So
that is what's up.
yes, I do a lot.
So, at what age did you get bit by this bug to say, you know what, I'm finna attack music and it got me?
Well, I don't know the exact age, but I can tell you the year. It was 2015. Well, 2014 is when I started doing the DJing at my house. I used to love it. Stay behind the camera. No one can see me. If I mess up, it's all good. No one knows it's me. 2015 was like, you know what? I'm going to just start a station. I didn't know nothing about it. Never done it before. I just did it. Just went for it. Because I know a lot of good, talented people who need to be heard and needed their music out there. So that's when I did it.
Okay. So, early, like, I'm pretty sure it was hip-hop that grabbed you first. Who are some of your early influences? Like, who were you listening to back in the day?
Back in the day, of course, Tupac. I used to listen to Tupac. I can name Dear Mama, Chances. It's like Changes is like my favorite song. You know, see no change. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself,
If life worth living, and shit, I blast myself.
Yes, Tupac. A little bit of Nas, not really. I was more West Coast than East Coast. If you want to do that, of course, down south, Ludacris, anything down south, Zero, UGK. You know, I'm a Texas girl.
For sure. And did you ever decide that you wanted to rap, or you just wanted to be behind the scenes?
Oh, behind the scenes, because, you know, people don't have to see your face if you mess up. When you're on stage and you mess up, people going to be like, nah, she messed up. They going to point that out. You behind the scenes and you mess up, they won't know it's me.
I see you was trying to be the master rapper.
Nah. But I'm a good writer. I like to write a little bit. So.
Okay. Did you ever write poetry or stuff like that when you were
younger?
younger?
Freestyles. That's about it.
Okay.
In middle school. Nothing big.
Okay, so right now the versus battles is real big right now.
Yes.
What two artists would you like majorly first? I'm going to ask you locally and majorly, but...
Majorly.
Like, any two artists.
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to stick with R&B and make it hard. I really want to see, even though I love these two artists to death, Brandy and Monica. I know that's going to be a hard choice, but I love them. But Brandy and Monica, I want to say that. Because that would be like the battle that's neck and neck.
I don't know.
It won't be no clear winner. Because Brandy can really sing with the ones. But if you just going for hit to hit, they both got hits.
No,
you can name 20 top hits from each two.
I think Brandy might win that, though.
She might because of the ones and she can really sing. But if you just talking about hits and hits,
I know,
they both got hits, though.
I think Brandy might have more, though. That's a good one, though. I wouldn't mind it.
Brandy might have a little bit more.
You know, Brandy challenged Monica, and Monica said she didn't want to do it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to do it.
I would have loved to see it, though.
I would say Maya, but I can't name no top 20 for Maya.
Maya don't got 10.
She got about 5, maybe.
Keeping it a buck. She's gorgeous,
she
but
got
she ain't got...
No, she don't have 10, which is sad, but she can sing. She don't have 10.
Yeah. So what is one thing about the hip-hop game right now that you don't like?
Ooh. You know what? Actually, I can't say there's one thing I don't like about the hip-hop game, because I love that it's very diverse. That's bringing in more cultures and more people in it, because, you know, hip-hop just used to be straight streets.
Right.
About the streets. Now it's more than just the streets. You got the dance culture. You got reggaeton artists coming in being hip-hop artists. So I love that's more diverse. I can say I really don't like anything about hip-hop.
Okay. Well, you know what's funny about that is a lot of people say that they don't like the way the hip hop changed, but it's like you just said streets, right? But the first hip hop song was not a street record.
No, it was dance, more like dance.
Yeah. So,
but it needs to change though, because if we stay stuck in the same thing, then we won't evolve.
Exactly, and I just, like I said, I'm a victim. I'm an '80s baby, we born in '84, so I grew up with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I done seen every stage of it, and people my age, we're bitter old people now.
See, I'm like the last of 80. I'm 89. So some people say I'm 80. Some people say I'm 90.
No, you 80s baby. We claiming you.
89.
We claiming you.
The end of the 80s era.
Okay, so right now, okay, no, we're gonna stay on this verses though. So in the city.
In the city.
Who would you like to see?
Oh, that's a good question. Who would like to see in the city? From who I listen to, because I do listen to a lot of people, I would have to say, I want to see Rick the Great. I listen to him a lot. He has a lot of dope music that a lot of people don't really listen to him. And they should. Him versus, I want to see him versus an OG, or people that consider an OG, kind of like a, I want to say either like a Kylie or a, I see his face, can't think of his name.
Kylie's tough to go against anybody in the city, to be honest.
It is, if you're talking about hits, but if you're talking about more than just hits, you're talking about lyrics, bars, that's a different realm. Because, you know, when we do these versus battles, they always just want to do hits for hits. Anyone can make a hit, but are you really saying something in that hit, though?
Very true. Very true. But Kylie, that's a tall mountain to climb in San Antonio.
It is, because he got half of San Antonio on the back of his rim, so it is. But I feel like if he goes against an OG, when you get a youngin versus an OG, I feel like that's a better battle than two people like on the same level. And also, it brings the youngins with the OG, because I feel like some of the OGs nowadays don't really mentor the youngins like they should. It's more like, oh, you got this, you can do this, and say, hey, let me show you some ropes since I've been doing it for a minute. So if we do like a youngin and an OG, it's kind of like, okay.
So do you feel like there's a disconnect between the age groups, like the older and the younger?
There's some OGs who do mentor, and then there's some that, like I said, oh, you got it, or they don't want to help, or no, he can figure it out like I did, instead of saying, hey, let me show you the ropes. I feel, and then also the way the music is, like the OGs, like you said, you grew up with different kind of music, with the dancing music, street music, 80s, while the youngins, now we got with the gimmicks, the simple hooks. Yeah. We're not totally talking about nothing shaking the booty and all that. Yeah, that was big back in the day, but not as big as now. So yeah, there's a big disconnect with the music, because OGs, what they gonna know? I can't help you with that. That's not what I used to talk about.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up, but that is a perfect segue into this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So fuck all that exclusives. We gonna get to the shits.
Oh wow.
So CeeLo Green fixed his mouth, I'm paraphrasing, to basically say that women should have more lyrical content, more subject matter. And he was upset with Nicki Minaj, who's pregnant right now, who don't need to hear that fuck shit. Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion.
Yes.
I didn't hear none of this shit when Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Trina, Mia X, Da Brat, any of these, Shauna, I could keep going.
Yeah.
That said any of this. So what is your opinion when it comes to males in the hip hop game feeling a way about women expressing their sexuality the way they want to?
But they do it too. Like Too Short is the main guy.
I'm glad you brought that.
Not just
up.
Too Short, Too Loud Crew.
Keep going.
He's one of the main people that started it. A lot of his stuff had to be censored and couldn't get played.
Uncle Luke
Uncle Luke, all them. So they started it. But I guess because men always have that thing, if we talk about it, they talk about it, it's good. But when a woman talks about it, I guess it's different, because they're not used to women. They're used to women talking about it, but I guess it wasn't as explicit as it is now, because like, yeah, they talk, like Trina talked about it, but it was a little more censored than it is now. To me, I feel like they censored it a little bit more than what they do now. They show more in the videos than what they do now. We can get away with a little bit more than what we did back in the day. I just felt like. So men just have that, you know, men are macho. They have that attitude. Like, we could talk about it, but then y'all can't talk about it too.
no disrespect to the alphabet gang. You feel what I'm saying? It's too many letters. I don't know them all, so I don't want to mess it up. But me as a straight man, I don't have a problem watching those type of videos. Please keep making those. I love it.
I don't think men have a problem watching the videos, but just the fact that you talking about it. Because think about it, a man can go to another man and like, yeah, I did this and this to this girl and it was dope. But if a girl go to a man but like, I want you to do this and this to me, it's gonna be like, wait, that's a little, wait, you a little. Some men are like, oh,
I don't have friends like that.
Can't do that.
I'm just letting you know on the Fuck All That podcast exclusives, we don't rock like that. I ain't knocking you, bro. But if my wife want to come to me and say she want to put the WAP on 3D, it's going down. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not talking about putting the WAP on anybody. That's not me. I'm putting that out there.
All I'm saying is, if DJ Baby Blue want to put the WAP on somebody, hey, you got all the right in the world to do it. All I'm saying. So
I am putting the WAP on someone, worship and praise.
Check.
Worship and praise.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So, recurring segment that we have on here. I would like to know I'm gonna give you 5. 5 celebrity crushes.
Ooh, 5 celebrity crushes. It's kind of easy. I'm going to start off with, of course, Michael B. Jordan. And not the reason that most people think. Because, most people fell in love with Michael B. Jordan when they saw him in Black Panther. I've been following him before The Wire, back when he was in Hardball, when he had, like, a very small line. But they kicked him out because he was too old to play and his mama lied on his birth certificate.
Oh, man. So you've been a fan?
Been a fan. All my children, I can go back. I've been a fan of Michael B. Jordan. And plus, I just feel like he's an overall person. Now, this next one, he's a little F-boy, I'm going to say Jacob Lattimore from The Chi, even though he just mess around with all them girls. But
why he got to be an F-boy, though?
Because that's what he does in The Chi. He don't do nothing but stick around all these girls. He has like a whole bunch of baby mamas. That's not, I don't want that in real life, no, but I just like the way he sings. I've been following his music career more than his acting career.
He's dope. He's
so he can
dope.
really sing. Top 5. Channing Tatum, because he can dance. I've been following him since the, Step Up, he can dance.
Yeah.
And he's pretty sexy.
Magic Mike, man.
Magic Mike, even though he started off as a stripper at 16 years old, but...
That's true?
That's true.
Didn't know that?
Yes.
I don't think I'm supposed to know that. But didn't know that?
Top 5. That's 3. 2 more. Another celebrity crush that I like. I can't think of his name, but the guy that plays Iron Man, can't think of his name. Tony Stark. That's not his real name.
Robert Downey
Did you say Tony Starks?
Well, that's what, I ain't gonna lie. Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor.
Tony Stark. Did he just...
You're talking about Robert Downey Jr.
What? Thank you.
But,
he just said Tony Stark.
But he's Tony Stark.
Yes. I like Robert Downey Jr.
So you want some cougar meat.
And my last one, top 5 celebrity crushes. Oh, this is hard. Dang. I think my 5th one would have to be any handsome, sexy underground man that's in the underground music industry that is doing your thing, that just don't want to talk to me because I can play your music. You are sexy to me. I'm just saying.
That could be anybody.
You could be white boy with red hair, don't matter. You could be black with dreads. Oh, I love the dreads with the tips dyed. I'm just saying New Orleans accent. Throw that out there. But
so, anybody.
As long as you're just not with me because I can play your music, that's good. Because if you suck, you suck. I'm not playing your music, whether we date or not.
Just letting y'all know, we going to set it up. Fuck All That Exclusive. We going to set it up for the love of Baby Blue.
Oh, Lord, for the love of Baby Blue. A dating show. You get a diamond instead of a rose.
Yeah. We going to set it up. We going to set it up.
That's good. And you got to be at least 6'2". Or 6'3", I'm just saying. Chris.
I like the fact that you said that. Because I ain't brought this up yet.
Oh,
but
Lord.
What? No, because we here. We just Fuck All That Exclusives. Why do you think men have a problem with, not men, women. Why do you think women have a problem when men have a preference and they talk about it?
Ooh.